wrapping up the month of April on a very warm note with highs climbing into the upper 80s tomorrow, staying sunny and dry for now. But as we go into the first weekend of May, we'll see some beneficial rain. I'll break down all the details coming up.
Right now on News Channel 6 at 10, growing support for the fallen and wounded Columbia County deputies. How the CSRA is rallying behind the men in blue. Also, I had a push to clean up the Garden City. A look at Mayor Johnson's Operation Cleanup as Your News at 10 starts now.
Live from Television Park, this is WJBF News Channel 6 at 10 on MeTV.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means. We do thank you for joining us as coverage you can count on begins with the community continuing to mourn the loss of a local law enforcement officer. Columbia County Deputy Brandon Sykes shot and killed over the weekend. A group called Shields and Ladders is working to raise donation for his family. The goal is to give first responder families resources just to meet their basic needs so they can focus on recovering.
For example, they might need a relative flown in to help them take care of the kids or the home or whatever. So, or they just might need somebody to talk to. So we want to be there for them. They might need somebody to clean up the house, go purchase some food, mow the lawn, whatever. We're outside of the box, and we want to talk to them and design it just for them.
If you'd like to make a donation to Shields and Ladders to support the Sykes family, you can do that via a link on our website, WJBF.com. Also, the Police Benevolent Association is stepping up. That organization provides attorney representation if necessary and other benefits, including donating up to 1 year's salary to the family of the fallen officer, something they'll do for Sykes' family.
It's important that the community, wraps their arms around all the members of law enforcement and the families as well. But especially, prayers for them, prayers for the Sykes family and Gavin White and his family. Gavin's still in the hospital, and he's got a long road. And so just remember all of them in your thoughts and prayers.
To learn more about the foundation and to give, you can go to pbfi.org. Funeral arrangements have been announced for Deputy Sykes. Services are going to be Monday, that's May 5th, at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center. Deputy Sykes survived by his wife, Amber, who also works for the Sheriff's Office, and his daughter, Lindsay. The family asking that donations be made to the Tunnel to Towers Foundation in his honor. The service starts at noon. The Columbia County Sheriff's Office did give an update today on Deputy Gavin White's condition. In a statement on Facebook, the Sheriff's Office says Deputy White is improving. He's walking and talking, has a very positive attitude, they say, as he remains in the hospital tonight. A lot of local businesses also working to support the families of these two Columbia County officers. Isabella Moody has that.
Behind me are just two of the businesses working to donate proceeds to Officer White and Sykes' family. I spoke to multiple business owners about what led them to help. El Rey is having a Spirit Day on May 15th at both locations in Augusta and Grovetown, with a percentage of sales going back to the officers' families. Vampire Penguin in Grovetown is doing something similar on May 7th, where 20% of all proceeds are going to the families.
We do get a lot of police officers through here. Kind of like felt, like we're a part of the family.
We're just, happy to be able to, give back what we can, and we hope, that this helps the families in this time of need.
The Pelicans in Grovetown will donate 20% of all sales through this Friday to Gavin White's family. They have become good friends with Deputy White's father. Pelicans is located next to his business. Their other business, Christie's Coffee in Harlem, will also donate a portion of its sales Wednesday through Friday, partnering with Reeves Realty to donate to both officers' families.
That's when we met Mike, who owns the tent shop next door, and we've just become great friends ever since. And we just saw this as an opportunity to help his family, through this time.
Shepherd Community Blood Center is doing a special blood drive Wednesday. All of the blood will go back to hospitals and the CSRA. Shepherd will also give $20 for each donation to White's family.
We've had a lot of people turn out today at all of our donor centers for this. So we know this is something the community wants to help with. They're excited to participate in. We hate why we're having to do it, but we know the importance of what we're doing.
These are just a few of the businesses that you can stop by to help these families in this time of need. In Grovetown, Isabella Moody, WJBF News Channel 6.
It is time now for our first check of the weather. Let's check in with our chief meteorologist, Jenna Petracci. Nice night out there.
Yeah, very comfortable outside for now. And right now you're taking a look at our Terry Lambert Hyundai Sky View Cam at Television Park. We did have clear skies as we went into around the 7 o'clock hour. We started out the day pretty cloudy, but then those clouds eroded right before sunset. Our high today was 83, very close to average, and our low today was 56, just a couple degrees above our average. Around the CSRA, we're now down to 65 in Augusta, but a lot of us at 70 still, like Allendale and Barnwell. Louisville, you're even warmer at 72, but Aiken cooler at 67, 69 in Washington, and 68 in Edgefield. Our dew points are in the upper 50s through mid-60s. We have some more moisture creeping into our northwestern counties with winds coming out of the southeast. Right now, those winds are up to 6 miles per hour in Barnwell, 5 in Aiken, but overall, pretty calm conditions tonight. Our satellite and radar no longer showing any cloud cover, and just a few spotty showers down in southwest Georgia. We have this cold front that's straight just to the north of us across the Midwest. That's bringing scattered showers and storms, and even some severe storms across the border of Texas and Oklahoma. Now, this front will stay in this location over the next couple of days, dumping a lot of heavy rain, but eventually we'll see some impacts as we go into Friday. Our morning tomorrow looks good, though. We'll have calm winds, some patchy fog still possible, but overall mostly clear, with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. As we look ahead here, you can see highs right at 88 over the next 3 days to come, and starting to see those rain chances increase Thursday, but Saturday will be our wettest day out of the week. Coming up, I'll have a look at your futurecast for that, so stay with us, but back to you, Brad.
All right, Jenna, thanks. Voters casting their ballots in municipal elections in North Augusta today. Take a look now at the Augusta Commissioners looking at two plans to address litter and city maintenance. George Ascala has the story.
The interest in getting Augusta looking better is picking up.
All of us are with it. We got to clean up our city. I mean, that's what everyone expects, and that's what we're going to do.
A commission committee recommending a plan called Operation City Cleanup. This will focus litter pickup in high traffic areas using those sentenced to community service.
Many that have been charged with maybe shoplifting, for example, in state court, and you have probably heard I say from the bench, if you can pick up something that doesn't belong to you, you can pick up trash off the street.
Overgrown grass is another issue. This has the mayor pushing consolidating all grass cutting under a new public works department.
We hear so many people complain about the Garden City not looking like the Garden City anymore. Well, let's put the money where it needs to go, and I'm with the mayor.
But some commissioners point out the Central Services Department was created to handle city maintenance.
If we opened up this public works, I guess we need to do away with central service instead of creating another department, which actually creates a bigger government.
Would that be a concern? This could cost money.
Yeah, it's going to be a realignment. I don't think it's necessarily going to cost us more money. I think it's just going to be a shifting.
A commission committee recommending the litter program, but putting off discussion on a new public works department until next month. In Augusta, George Ascala, WJBF News Channel 6.
It will be a cool night for us, but warmer temperatures are on the way. We will be well above average over the next 3 days, but our chances of rain are below average for the next several days. I'll have more details when we return.
WJBF's Television Park Productions. Our mission is to provide local businesses with top quality video and digital content at an affordable price. With decades of experience, our award-winning creative team will guide you step by step through the creative process, resulting in a successful marketing message for your brand. Over the years, we've helped hundreds of local businesses expand their voice. Visit WJBF.com/creative to find out how we can do the same for you. Now, your most accurate forecast with WJBF Live Viper 6.
Welcome back. I hope you had a nice Tuesday. All of the southeast saw 80-degree temperatures today, and you can still see that we are on the warmer side of things with mostly 70s. And notice that 10-degree drop-off here from Little Rock to Oklahoma City. That's where a cold front's located, and that's where we're seeing some rain and thunderstorm activity. So that front is impacting a good portion of the country with severe weather and some flooding issues. Out to our east, though, we still have high pressure in the Atlantic, and that will continue to pump some dry air into the CSRA tomorrow, limiting our rain chances for now. And as for our satellite and radar, skies are nice and clear. Our temperatures have now fallen into the 60s in some of our South Carolina counties, 68 in Edgefield, 70 though in Evans, 72 in Sandersville, 70 in Sylvania, and 65 here in Augusta. Now our Terry Lambert Hyundai Skyview cam showing a nice night though in Aiken. Our winds are calm, dew points are in the lower 60s, and visibility is okay for now. Now tomorrow morning we could see some patchy fog development just like what we had this morning, but we'll have a good amount of sunshine in the early morning and then some more clouds moving in during the afternoon hours as we climb all the way up to 88 degrees. We'll have the southwest breeze coming in and that will really bring those above average temperatures, going with 88 over the next 3 days to come. Then we drop down to 82 this weekend, bringing us back to near average. Now those rain chances are finally coming back into the picture Thursday through Saturday, but Thursday and Friday we're talking very isolated chances here, so not a lot of rain by any means. Our best chance of widespread coverage will be on Saturday, but even that is a pretty short window. As we go into that first full week of May, below normal rain chances are coming back, and that is for a good portion of the South and even up towards the Midwest. So we're not expecting a lot of rain as we go into next week. So we'll take all that we can get for now. But I'm going to go ahead and skip Wednesday because there's not much going on. So let's look at Thursday at noon. A dry start to the day, but some showers will be developing just to our north. So places north of I-20 and maybe as far south as Hancock County could see a few pop-up showers on Thursday. Really not going to help with our drought. So it's not going to be much of a rainy day on Thursday by any means. And same thing for Friday. This front is still well to our west at that point, but we will have an area of showers ahead of that front moving into our direction by Friday evening. So keeping that rain chance around 30% for Friday, and it really won't be until Saturday during the evening hours where that front will finally bring us some impacts. Scattered showers and storms will be possible, but the chance of severe weather is continuing to go down. So, and not a guaranteed washout on Saturday by any means, but I'd go ahead and pick Sunday for any outdoor plans. It will be a beautiful day with cooler temperatures just slightly, with lows down to 55. Now tonight we'll be at 57 in Augusta, some places still at 60, and our highs tomorrow will be in the mid to upper 80s. Here's a look at your 10-day forecast. We're going to see those upper 80s over the next 3 days, back to near average temperatures over the weekend, sunshine and dry weather Sunday into early next week, and then those slight rain chances by the end of next week with temperatures warming back up again.
All right, Jen, appreciate that. Today, Serenity Behavioral Health holding its 4th annual Fentanyl Awareness Day. The event started to warn people about the dangers of fentanyl and counterfeit pills. The DEA says 5 out of the 10 pills they tested last year had a deadly amount of fentanyl in them. Today, people heard survivor stories and learned how to use Narcan and fentanyl test strips.
We've seen a 26% decrease in deaths from opioids and overdoses. Now, we think that the main driving force behind that is making sure that we can get Narcan kits into the hands of the community. And secondly is just getting the message out into schools, to the public.
Narcan has actually been the whole reason that we have seen a decrease in overdose deaths, because programs like post-overdose response teams are actually getting Narcan out to the people who need it.
The CDC reporting the U.S. saw a 14% decrease in overdose deaths between June of 2023 and June of last year, the first drop since 2018. Still ahead, today marks President Trump's 100th day in office. A look at his rally in Michigan after the break.
News Nation.
Coming up, the Greenbrier girls soccer team hosting Jackson County as the GHSA state tournament continues. Highlights and post-game reaction. Next.
I'm a registered nurse in the Augusta area, and we can see a lot of falls and a lot of injuries from falls, specifically in the bathroom area. I like to focus on safety measures that we can place to prevent those falls from happening. I would recommend adding in a low threshold entry, adding in grab bars and seats for the shower, and finally a handheld shower head that can be used standing up or sitting down. If someone you love is getting older or has mobility issues, I would really encourage you to take the steps to increase the safety in the bathroom. Protect your loved ones with Top Doctor.
For years, years, WJBF News Channel 6 and our partners have championed local families through our Children First campaign. Together, our mission has always been to strengthen our community by uplifting children and their families across the CSRA. Count on News Channel 6 as we make a difference in the lives of local children. To learn more, visit WJBF.com/Children First. WJBF News Channel 6's Children First initiative is sponsored by Bridgestone and by Costello Law Firm. Now, WJBF sports coverage you can count on.
Spring sports championships continue on both sides of the river. The feature attraction, the Greenbrier girls soccer team in the second round of the GHSA Class 5A state playoffs. And the Wolfpack haven't lost a region game since 2022. We picked this one up with Greenbrier leading 1-0 in the second half thanks to saves like this by Anna Laura Boone. She was throwing a shutout in net for Greenbrier. In the 52nd minute, Madeline Heckerthorn, one of 4 sets of sisters on this team, beats the defense and finds the back of the net to give Greenbrier a 2-0 lead with her team leading 25th. That's right, 25th goal of the season. Her sister Natalie is one right behind her. Then 4 minutes later, off a perfect corner kick from Maddie Grover, Presley McDermott adds the exclamation point with her 10th of the year. All Greenbrier in round 2. The Wolfpack headed to the Elite 8, winning 3-0.
We all just came together. We knew that we would have to work hard to get the win, so we all just had to keep working and came out with the win. We did it.
I told them before the game, there's only one team that can beat us, and it's ourselves. It's the 21 girls we got in that locker room. I don't think anybody else can beat us if we play to our potential, play to the top.
The Wolfpack will be right back at home next Monday hosting Lassiter in the state quarterfinals. And the Scholar Athlete Banquet was held at SRP Park, recognizing 32 students from high schools around the CSRA for their hard work and dedication on and off the field. In SRP Park, they went all out in recognizing those Scholar athletes. The night started off with a dinner, followed by the Scholar athletes coming up one by one to accept their award. Now, guest speaker Matt Childers was also in attendance as well. He's a former West Side graduate and pitcher for both the Atlanta Braves and Milwaukee Brewers, who gave an inspiring speech on his athletic career. Now, one Scholar athlete in particular shared his reaction to initially receiving his award.
Well, I was at practice, and we had just finished running our laps or whatever, and my coach had brought us in. I thought he was about to make us run some more, and he made it kind of funny. And he was like, everybody congratulate Aiden. He just wanted to Scholar Athlete Award, and I got happy. I was excited. So, yeah, it was a really good moment.
Now in college baseball, the South Carolina Gamecocks hosted non-conference opponent Charleston Southern in a Tuesday night matchup. With the bases loaded, Evan Stone shoots one up the middle. He drives in 2 runs to take a 4-0 lead. The Gamecocks go on to win it 5-3, and they will host the Florida Gators starting on Friday. That's it for sports. We'll be right back.
Danny. See me after class. Okay, so, Jennifer?
Danny, I received this notice from school. We need to talk. This is important. We need to talk.
Danny, we come!
Danny! Class. Danny! Danny! She's overdosing.
When no one else knows what to do, it's gotta be you. Carry naloxone. You can save a life.
Whether you're seen on the... And last but not least, superheroes taking flight yesterday at a children's hospital up in North Carolina.
The window washers suiting up for a National Superhero Day surprise.
Amalia Roy has the story.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's the Wake Med window washers. Monday morning, they suited up as some comic book favorites to surprise the children's hospital during a kids' superhero party.
I was really excited. And they had a front row seat and didn't have to pay for it, so I was really excited.
Families joined their little superheroes as they watched watched Batman, Superman, and Spider-Man grapple down the side of the building. While the kids were excited to see their favorite characters, many parents released their inner child as well.
I got excited immediately, and to actually see her participate without us having to push her, it excited me.
WakeMed staff say the real heroes of the day are the patients.
We are here with them during some of their hardest times through life, throughout illness or injury, and then also their care team is an everyday superhero too.
Meanwhile, the families say their heroes are the WakeMed staff.
When he was born, he weighed 2 pounds, so he's been here, and they have been exceptionally well.
On top of Monday's surprise, the day included face painting, photo booths, and the chance to make their own superhero names. WakeMed staff say events like Mondays are crucial to boost morale and build trust with their patients navigating a difficult time.
So nice, and as you know, our own Chris O'Connor and Jeff Singleton, part of a crew here at News Channel 6, who also turn into superheroes and go to the Children's Hospital.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So
I didn't
really
either.
Nice. Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing. Shout out to them.
Yeah, that is so cool. And
Appreciate them.
I admire them doing that on the windows because that's scary.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you have to
Tie
be
up.
a true superhero to be able to pull that off.
I love it.
Well, our forecast is showing dry weather again tomorrow, but those rain chances are coming back into the picture Thursday through Saturday. Saturday will be our best chance at some rain. Sunday looks nice and dry and sunny though, so not a complete washout this weekend, and the sunshine continues into early next week, with temperatures back to average this weekend and then warming into the upper 80s by the end of next week.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jenna and Gianna. We appreciate you all joining us. We're back at the top of the hour for News Channel 6 at 11.
And Hogan's Heroes is next here on MeTV.
Have a great night.